Hello learners, and welcome back to our lesson today. We talk about satisfaction of human wants as a new topic. By the end of this lesson, learner will be required to define human wants, give various types of goods and services required to satisfy human wants, be able to define economic resources and their characteristics, be able to define renewable and non-renewable resources, also be able to differentiate between scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. To start off, we'll be required to define human wants. So learners, what do you think are human wants? What do you think are human wants? So therefore, human wants are or can be defined as the desires that human beings strive to achieve by using goods and services. The desires that human beings strive to achieve by using goods and services. Now, we are going to see that human wants require goods and services for them to be satisfied. And therefore, that's why we are saying that the process now of acquiring and using goods and services is what we are referring to as satisfaction of human wants. Yeah, the process of acquiring and using these goods and services is what is known as the satisfaction of human wants. Next, we are going to look at the characteristics of human wants. Characteristics of human wants. So learners, what do you think are some of characteristics of human wants? So let's go through each at a time. One is that human wants are insatiable, meaning they cannot be fully satisfied. Wants will need to be satisfied again and again and again. They also vary in intensity and urgency, meaning that goods and services required, they vary from one person to another and from time to time. Also, they can vary depending with gender and age. They are also competitive, meaning that each want seeks attention to be satisfied fast. They are also recurrent, or they keep on repeating. Satisfaction of human wants is never everlasting, and that is why will want to be satisfied over and over again. And that is why we eat at regular intervals. You eat today, you want to eat tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, over and over again. That's why you wear clothes today, you want to wear them tomorrow. Yeah. They keep on repeating. You need a watch today, tomorrow you see another watch, you need it. They are recurrent. They are never everlasting. You want to be satisfied over and over again. Next is that some are universal, yes, meaning they are common to all human beings, but in different proportions. Common to all human beings, but in different proportions. All of us need food, but some will eat smaller portions, others will take larger portions. They are habitual, meaning that once you use them for a long period of time, you form an habit. They are habit forming, in other words. Yes. They require resources. Yeah, for us to satisfy human wants, we will need resources for them to be satisfied. We need money to pay for our education, to buy food, to buy clothes, to afford shelter. Also, they are complementary. That means they can be used. They cannot be used in isolation, They have to be combined with others. One want will create a need for another one. For instance, if you're using food, you create another one that is fuel. So car and fuel are used together. They are complementary goods. So human wants, they are also complementary. Desiring one means creating a need for another want. We have two types of human wants, that is basic and secondary wants. Basic, they are the desires one cannot do without because they are necessary for survival. They are necessary for life. For instance, food, shelter, and clothing. What are characteristics of basic wants? You cannot do without them. You can feel them. They cannot be postponed and they are satisfied before secondary wants. Yes, you cannot do without food. Yeah, you may, if you stay for long without taking food, you may die. If you don't take food, you will feel hunger. Clothes, you feel cold. Same as shelter. They cannot be postponed. Yeah, you cannot postpone eating today and say that you eat the day after tomorrow or next year. It's not possible. Finally, is they are satisfied before secondary wants. Meaning, you first satisfy human basic ones, then secondary ones because they're essential for survival. Secondary ones, on the other side, they are requirements one can live without, therefore they are just for comfort. That's why you have two classes, the comforts and luxuries. Comforts, they improve one's standard of living beyond a mere survival. For instance, furniture like bed, sofa sets, security, education. Yeah, luxuries, they are ones that provide excessive comfort, like gold watches, 20-bedroom house. Yeah, you need a shelter, but a 20-bedroom house, that is a luxury. A castle, that's a luxury. Just need a shelter, but not that exaggerated. So those are the two classes of secondary ones, the comforts and luxuries. Yes, just make your life more and more comfortable. So finally, look at the summary of our lesson today. We have basic wants and secondary wants. Also, we have been able to see that basic wants we cannot live without them. For instance, food, shelter, and clothing, we need them to survive. Secondary ones, on the other side, we have said they are needed for comfort. For instance, furniture, watch, castle, suites. Yeah, we require them to make our life more comfortable. And that marks the end of our lesson today. See you next time. Bye bye.